Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Advanced Wars, another Pseudo episode, just for more practice for myself as I begin to re-familiarize myself with, for example, Audacity. I've gotten a lot better with using Audacity, Andy here, better with using Audacity, and I've started watching tutorials for Premiere, though I have worked out how to, for example, get rid of that window border surrounding the video. Fog of War. Oh, this is going to be another tutorial, isn't it? See, this is the problem with this game. I skipped pressing start. It front loads all its tutorializing before you can. Oh, hello. Hello. Before you can even begin playing the game, you have to. Before you can even begin playing the game, you have to go through 13 tutorial missions, which is, yeah, it's all front-loaded. That's not a bad thing. The problem is it fails at, I would say the game fails at, it doesn't commit. So, like what you saw just then, after having already played through 13 missions of tutorials, it then goes on to re-explain to me how that there's Fog of War again, and I don't need to know that. I can play without it. I don't need you, game. I don't need you, Mom. I can do just this one without you as I can with you. So, welcome. There is something to be said about front-loading your tutorials, because it means it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Starting this campaign, this is only the 4th mission. Starting the campaign, it just sort of throws you in with all potentially any unit type. A little while ago, there was a... Oh, hello. Hold up. Let me just double-check its range. Versing Grit. So, yes, there's a lot of range on his artillery, his ranged units. It's basic. It spells a bad day, is what I'm trying to say. Especially his CO power, which gives him an additional 2 range on top of the 1 range he already has. It really ruins your day. So by front-loading the tutorials, the game can just very easily throw you into the campaign without much of a problem, and it's awesome. It's actually so great. The problem then is that it's not committing. I said that already. Still needs more practice. Don't you worry, guys. I'm working on it. Hold up, let me double check, make sure. Okay, dokes. These Fog of War missions, the AI likes to cheat in these missions. It actually knows in advance where all you... It can see... Oops, no, that's bad. It can see in advance where all your units are, unless, of course, they're hidden in a forest. The mechanic being, if you're hidden in a forest, you can't see into that forest unless you're standing next to the forest. That's how the Fog of War in this game works. It's actually quite nuanced. Interestingly enough, you have... Oh dear, what's this? Oh, you know what that is? That means there's a rocket launcher down south, most likely. In that forest held 2 units beneath my APC. So the Fog of War is quite nuanced. It's not just reveal the map. Each unit has individual vision cones, not vision cones, but radiuses. So like that recon unit which just got destroyed, it has this particular unit here. It has a lot of, oops, I wonder if I can, nah, it doesn't matter. It has a huge amount of, don't wait, a really big, yeah, there we have it. Let's end it here, very quickly please. It has a big vision radius, and each individual unit has their own radiuses. To add to that, forests are invisible, so these kinds of maps often involve... Yeah, look how many forests there are. There's a few up here even. Up, I bet you there's going to be a unit up here. There's also infantry units. I get a little bit additional, a little bit of extra... What would the word be? Utility. They get extra utility in these kinds of missions where they can... Climbing a mountain, I'm trying to think of the words. Climbing a mountain gives them slightly larger radii for their vision. Really useful, so... Yeah, the infantry in this game, they're not just bottom tier, they probably have the most utility. The infantry are required for virtually everything. Anything useful. So, one of the win conditions in maps involves capturing the HQ, you need infantry units, or mech units, same thing. So whilst they're squishy, they can win you the game single-handedly. So aha, don't tell me there's anyone, sure. To add to that, they can climb mountains. No other unit types, excluding the air types, because air units can fly, No other unit types can traverse mountains. I think I just realized my error, the error of my ways. If I can't make it down there. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's just blast it to the end. Ah! So infantry types, yes, squishy, but they have the most utility. They can also capture bases and cities. That's of course useful. I hope you guys. I need to test how audible are my keyboard strokes. My keyboard strokes, with a wink, said with a wink. It's something I'd like to know. Nothing awfully important. These recon units. Yeah, see, voila. That's the error of my ways. You could just see the rocket or missile launcher, whatever they're called, hidden in the corner down there. On top of the city. Which is really annoying because it means any damage I do, it'll heal up 2 between every turn. Don't forget about this guy. This guy's important. And move this guy out of the way. What else is there? So being on mountains increases your range. You know what? Cannon fodder. So usually, when playing this game, you want to leave at least 1 or 2 infantry units. Oh no! Oh, this is really, really bad. I'll show you why in a sec. So normally you want to leave at least 1 infantry unit alive for endgame. Ooh. For endgame, just in case you get into a kind of stalemate and you need to... You hear that? And you need to capture the base because you don't have enough units to capture to actually win the game. Legitimately. I say legitimately with like air quotes. It feels like the cheap way out. Oh, this is not good. That's not good. Not good. I wonder if... What's his range? See, as long as the AI can't see into the forest unless they have a unit next to it, so they can... You can't target units in forests unless you have somebody sitting on top of it, which is very frustrating when you just know there's a unit there, but you can't fire it blindly, which is fair enough. I hope this is safe. They better not have a rocket launcher on the other side. I've lost my train of thought. Isn't that wonderful? Where's my other helicopter? No. Grit. Oh, of course. Check out his range of that. It adds an additional... It is... Oh, disgusting. I hate it. Thankfully, his... Oh, you know what? I think there's a rocket launcher up there. If memory serves, 6-year-old memory serves, there's a rocket launcher up there. So, it's a no-fly zone. I could... of course, this range will shrink during the next turn, so nothing to be too worried about. Fair enough. Something interesting about Grid, I remember years ago, so this is, if memory serves, from 6 years ago, you know what, drop that make unit there, that'll be cannon fodder. I remember mentioning that I thought Grid looked very, very Russian. I mean, Blue Moon is supposed to be reminiscent of Russia, whereas red, well, orange, cough cough, Orange Star is supposed to be more, it's supposed to be America. The land of freedom, that's what it is. And I remember forwarding over, oh wow, Grit looks so Russian. He does not. He looks more American than anything else during his localization changes. He used to have a cowboy hat. He even, if you listen to his theme, it sounds very... Speaking of themes, don't you think, listening to Andy's theme, don't you think that kind of bass synth sounds a lot like the bass synth in Seinfeld? Just a little something I picked up on. Oh, that's a bad idea. Can I hide him? I don't need a recon unit. They're not important. Oh yeah, voila. Called it. I remember thinking, oh, Grit's originally, okay, his soundtrack, it sounds very laid back, very Western American. It sounds like a saloon. Like you're walking into a old Wild West saloon. Oh, that was to be expected. Very chill, laid back. Works to his character. He's a very chill, laid back person. Not lazy, albeit. Oh, who's shooting? Oh, the Vulcan. His localization changes. Originally, he had a cowboy hat. He's holding a revolver. His character model. Oh, there goes the APC. Oh well. See what I mean? It's annoying attacking this particular unit on the base, on its city, because it just heals up right after. Very frustrating. Oh, there's my CO power. We can use it later. If I just check intel, we can have a look. Have a look at the CO. Oh, you can see the revolver just in the bottom, but barely. So apparently this, it might have been a reference to Once Upon a Time during the Cold War. I'm no history buff, by the way. I'm not a big fan of history, though I should be. We ought to all learn from our history. Otherwise, we're bound to repeat those same mistakes. Or as Kenem would put it, if we don't learn the mistakes of the future, we are bound to repeat them for the first time in the present, or something stupid like that. Kenem is a kind of comedian. He is a comedian. Who... Can I... It's not very favourable. Not a favourable trade. So I'm no history buff, but apparently during the Cold War, it was not unheard of for soldiers to defect, American soldiers to defect to the Russian side. So supposedly, I just remember reading that many years ago regarding why Grit had that localization change, because America didn't want this sort of reference related to them. It's just localization. America is the land of freedom. I respect that, and your freedom units and your freedom speech. You don't know how to spell honor, or have degrees work. I mean this all in good jest. This is healthy banter. You know what? I'm thinking of going for base capture. I'm gonna do something dumb. Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah, why not? Let's see. Okay, so you can see the... So much awkward dead silence. Is there anything else interesting about Grit? No, I just felt the need to correct myself from a number of years ago. This is from memory, albeit. I tried to rewatch my old Let's Play. I could not. I could not. I tried my damnedest, believe me. But, 5 episodes, I'm just explaining mechanics. And this feeds back really nicely into how I felt about tutorials, where... what am I trying to say? Where the game itself, it front-loads all its tutorializing, so I felt the need to myself front-load how the tutorial works. This is a game aimed towards children, so that is... Oh, I should have... Oh well, waste. This is, again, a game aimed towards children, so it goes through very, very basic... I think there's a... Let me do this. Boom, voila, wunderbar. I'm going in for the kill. It's a game aimed for children, so it's very it goes very step by step and tries to explain everything at once. Though if it's aimed for children, you wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't front load all the tutorializing all at once. That seems like a recipe for disaster. Ooh, oh, okay. Recipe for disaster. Kids they have short attention spans. I ought to be hiding more in the forests playing this. Yeah, whatever. Oh, though, being aimed for children, it's got... Oh, what's this? Oh, this is from the unit that I hit away. So yeah, Grit, he has complete freedom to shoot at all my units if they're out in the open, as long as they're within his range. He doesn't even have to see them. It's a very frustrating thing. Oh no! I meant to capture. I meant to capture. Oh, he's getting fired. Damn it. Doesn't matter. It's okay. We'll learn from our mistakes. For a game aimed towards children, it's quite robust. It's got some really great... The strategy is really great. I've played a lot of strategy games in my time. I have no idea where the guy's hidden. You know what? Yeah, there he is. So you get trapped. Unfortunately, if you get caught, oh, you know what? Stay out of range, just for fun. If you get caught during the trap, the fuel usage still stays as though you had moved the full distance. I'm trying to talk about strategy games. This isn't good. This really isn't good. Oh, my MD tank is in danger. Oh dear. There's a unit on the top right. So the strategy of this game is quite solid. For the most part, I can't see. Most of the strategy is hidden. It's not hidden. It's focused mostly on land combat, That's where you're going to get most for your playtime. What the hell? Where is that shooting from? Oh my god. Those things have pretty wide range as well. With Grit's extra 3 units of range, it's crazy. So most of the focus is on the ground combat. I don't want to call it an afterthought. Naval and... and tank. It doesn't matter. Naval and air combat, not quite an afterthought, but it's very simple. It's a lot... It exists mostly there to support the ground combat. That's where it is. And, I've reached the end of the mission, so I suppose this is a good chance to... Oh, by the way, Grit and Nell used to date! I'm sorry, I learned that now, and that was very exciting. Let me just skip, who cares about it? You might have heard my key. Anyways, this should... Ooh, I'd call that it, A rank. But I'm trying to... How do I close? Let me get my thoughts in order. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your viewership. Any constructive criticism is fully welcome and encouraged. There will be more coming later, but until then, have a great day. See you next time.